I'd like to share a simple link of truth for those who refuse to recognize the blood running down your fingers, the fingers swifting through the bucks and bills, the faces on paper that fuels the rhetoric that does more than kill. So you stand there, defending a past that recalls the poetry of democracy, consent without consent. From America Latina to the sunken faces of these so-called yets. Nicaragua, El Salvador, ain't nothing more than footnotes in history, pissed away by the anatomy of complicity, and now we stand clueless, disconnected from our own past of bloodshed, knocking on the doors of the red curtains, iron to the reach of perfection. White House pots and pans, banging with unity, and you stand here refusing a lick of truth. And now, I miss Katie Couric's overblown smile. Dan rather not run his fingers through a Reaganized file, but shed out the pulpit, enough words to feed the public, running buck wild than a Jesuit who do choose to say it. Atop the pile of nameless games, they sought to write a history for those you evicted from the pages you stuffed down your child's throat. A simple lick of truth is all it takes. Madres of Plaza de Mayo, those who disappeared from the face of this wretched earth, buried deep under the edits of producers and animators. Walt Disney should take notes from these lethargic, manipulating devils. And you stand here, unmoved by the blood on your fingers, unmoved by the ragtag guerrillas armed through White House piggy banks. Multinational capitalists creating their own Che Guevaras, armed with F-16s and the latest Pentagon gadgetry. Yes, ragtag like the guns creating cantons of Palestinian swamps. Swamps to till, swamps to raise a family of livestock, living less than a herd of unfed and brutalized cattle. Don't you know, these armies rooted in public opinion, public polls drawn out of the pond, the bankroll dictators, living well and saluted by a public too stupid to call a lying bitch as they see it. Go, prove to me you ain't stupid. Prove that you can grip simple moral standards achieved by looking at simple elementary facts. The facts of casualties and parallels in history, of simplistic murders and assassinations, simplistic cases of genocide and rulings brought down by the World Court you now deem irrelevant. Further simplistically put charges of state terrorism on your red, white, and blue, and more red. The facts are simple, and you stand here refusing a lick of truth. 17 billion they told you to pay Nicaragua in the Sandinista revolution. 7 billion they owe you for the hell you brought down in 84. 10 billion in excess of the cash you owe to the Nicaraguan people. Billions and billions they accumulate in bank fees and interests. Now count the billions Lebanon needs to borrow from the IMF and the World Bank for this hell that you created. You stand here with a false sense of history, saved from the lies, brutality, and deception of the same pigs, the same garbage-eating filth that you expect me to salute with outright complicity. The same tactic, the same destruction, the same allies, the same outcome of bullet-ridden bodies and tattered buildings the victims are expected to pay for. As U.S. guns and proxies deliver for a CNN feast, a simple lick of truth shall send the era of state terror crashing to the ground as you rhyme for a revolution and a romantic, tangible vision of a new world.